Good morning, class 6. We were reading chapter 6, How Things Change. In this chapter, we have seen some examples of changes. We have seen reversible change, and to understand reversible change, we have understood some activities such as activity 6.1, activity 6.2, activity 6.3, activity 6.4 and activity 6.5. Now in this class we are going to understand about irreversible change. So students, open page number 70 in your science book and keep a pencil with you to underline hard words. Now I am going to read the chapter. A change in which you cannot get back the initial substance by reversing the action is called reversible change. Let us understand it better in performing activity by performing activity 6.2, 6.4 and 6.5 with a difference. Okay. So we have understood about the irreversible change that there are also some changes that when done on any substance, the old form of that substance does not come back. These changes are called irreversible changes. Now let's perform activity 6.6. To perform this activity, we have an aim to observe the irreversible change in balloon by first blowing air in it and then bursting it. So, first take the same balloon you took in activity 6.2 and blow air into it. First you have to take the same balloon which you have taken in activity 6.2 and you have to blow air into it. After it you have to tie its mouth of balloon with a string tightly. Underline this word. String means rope. Prick it with a needle. Underline this word. Prick. Prick means pinch or sting. So you have to prick it with a needle. Observe what happens. You will observe that the balloon burst. Now it cannot get back to its original shape and size. So we saw in this activity that when we inflated the balloon and pricked it with a pin or needle, the balloon bursts, and after that we got that the balloon cannot be brought back to its old form. Is that clear? Now let's perform activity 6.7. To perform this activity, we have an aim to observe the irreversible change in paper by first drawing on an aeroplane and then cutting it. So first you have to take the same sheet of paper you took in activity 6.4. You have to take the same sheet of paper which you have taken in activity 6.4. After it, you have to draw an aeroplane on it. Then you have to cut along its outline Observe what happens. You will get an aeroplane, but now you cannot get back the paper of the same size. So, you saw in this activity that when you cut the image of an aeroplane from the plain paper, you found that you got the image of an aeroplane, but the old form of the paper was not found back. Is that clear? So students, that's all for the today. In the next class, we will see page number 71. So thank you class.